Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
This episode is brought to you by FairDesk, a crypto derivatives trading platform founded by 6 former Binance execs and 3 former Morgan Stanley architects. FairDesk is a company focused on building a platform that enables traders to profit from both rising and falling markets. Sign up today and CB will credit you up to $600 in trading funds. For more information, visit fairdesk.com, link in the description below.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis with yours truly, Crypto's Bloods. Hope everyone's doing well today. Got Voice Crypto in the building. He is one of our YouTube premium members. Thank you for the support, my friend. He said, damn, almost first. Almost. Close, but no cigar, my friend. HP Blockchain is here. CB, what's going on? Nothing much, man. Friday, it's time to get it cracking. Todd is in the building. He said, if you had about 1K a month to invest in the market, how would you do it? I will start by telling you I cannot give you financial advice. How about that? Sorry, Todd. Sign up for Bloodalytics. Maybe that'll help you out. What's going on, Bobcat? And we got 11 people in the building starting it out. I've been having some internet connectivity issues today, so please bear with me. I see that we have a little issue right now, but last night, please go back and watch the Debate Crypto. What he calls it TA Thursdays. My man Crypto Keeper, a good friend of mine, he has a channel called Debate Crypto. We had to do the live stream on my channel last night, but it was full of alpha. Please go back and watch that. Definitely was a good one. GMS144 said this channel has to be the most consistent quality content over the many years of market cycles. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Let me lick a shot for you on that one. I have to agree. Good show last night. Thank you, Tommy. It was an excellent show. We had Bill Noble on from Token Metrics. We had Magic Internet Money. He was on. He's always coming with huge alpha. Myself and of course Crypto Keeper. He was the host. But it was great, man. Go back and watch it. We kind of go through my theory about the Plunge protection team being behind this save. We got saved last night, basically, or yesterday in the markets. I think the Plunge protection team came in and just like kind of saved us to see and give us a spark, give us a push to see if the markets would actually bite on it and if there were enough buyers. And it doesn't look like that happened. It doesn't look like enough buyers were there to actually keep the momentum going. We're going to go through the charts here in a second. Make sure you guys, before we do that, please. We got 9 people. We got some, 12 now. Okay. We'll slowly get up there. But these 12 people, please get on that stage and smack that like button for me. That'll let more people know that we are getting it cracking right now on this Friday on CBTV. So, of course, before getting started, Crypto Blood, yes, bloodalytics.com. Tomorrow is month 2 So we'll be taking a look at the performance from September 15th until October 15th. And I'll probably do the video on Sunday, but the actual month ends tomorrow. So far, very good. Looks like we'll be doing actually a little bit more in gains than we did last month. So need you guys go check it out. I'll be putting the results from last month on the website here shortly. Last month's results are there, so you can go check those out. And in addition to that, this month we are adding Binance token. So that will be a third token for you to trade. And yeah, we're gonna get it cracking for sure. Bobcat said I'm headed to Vegas tomorrow. Please come out and check us out at the pre-launch party in Vegas. I think I have a link in the video I did with the Rice TVX, Bobcat. So go check that video out. In the description, you'll see the link to the Eventbrite or whatever it is for that particular pre-party. Okay, that is on Thursday, 6 p.m. West Coast time. So come out and join us. You'll be able to talk to me, Rice, Mike, Life Size Box. A whole bunch of people will be there. So definitely come out. I'll be... Oh, okay, Bobcat. Oh, I remember you now. I know who you are, Bobcat. Now I know who you are. You were in Austin with us. So it would be good to catch up with you, brother. Definitely. It'll be good to catch up with you. So yeah, Bloodalytics.com. Check it out, guys. Go sign up. We got 2 more people sign up today. Just talking to them yesterday. So yeah, growing. I think over like 26, 27, maybe like 30 something members now. So it's growing. It's definitely growing. Let's take a look at the technicals though. But oh, biggity boy, will you look at what we have here? Another rejection. This is the red zone. That's what I'm calling it. It's red zone. No fly zone, we call it in the D. It's a no fly zone for Bitcoin up in this region right here. That red box. You can't come in here unless you got permission. We didn't get permission. We didn't give you permission. Bulls. Unfortunately, you got denied. Matumbo. We tried. These are short. Listen, these candles right here. This one, somewhat this one, but definitely this one. These are short squeeze candles. Okay, those are people that were short that got pretty much tapped out. Okay, and they were forced to buy in addition to the FOMO from actual buyers. And that's what happened, man. We retraced 2 of those candles. These two were retraced. Will we retrace this one? That's the biggest one. Will this one be the retracement? Probably won't happen today if it is the case. But now you have to look at this as a target for, as a marker for you to know whether or not we're going to head higher. So at least that gives us a reference zone for the markets. So 19,935, just shy of $20,000 Bitcoin, got rejected again, ladies and gents. But what didn't get rejected, let me see if I can pull this up for you. What didn't get rejected was Bitcoin and the Bloodalytics crew. We've been water whipping it lately. Last couple days have been excellent for us. As I showed you guys the other night, we went short. I think that was Wednesday night on Bitcoin, 10:30 roughly. Came all the way down here, took profits. We took 50% of our trades off the table, so we locked in those gains there. Then we went long on Bitcoin here. Let me zoom in so you can just see one chart. Bitcoin went long, and we rolled this all the way up, the short squeeze. We got almost all of it. We didn't get that first candle, but we got the second and the third, and we took profits up here. But what's crazy is that this is the beautiful thing about Bloodalytics, man. We make money going up and down. So we went short earlier today, and look at that. Took that all the way down. So we're a great way to end the month for Bloodalytics. This is definitely pushing us well into the positive region for trading this month. All right. So again, this is on Ethereum, short on Wednesday night, took profits here. Here was the great number that pump faked everybody. that candle right there whipped up, whipped down, and ultimately started heading up. So we end up taking profits on going long on Ethereum, taking profits here, and then we switch to a short now. So I'm just giving you a free trade for the weekend. Can't, you know, you have to sign up to see if we're going to stay in this trade or not. But money is being made, my friends. Please go sign up. If you're going to sign up with Bloodalytics, you need to use Fairdesk. It is the best exchange to trade Bloodalytics, and all my tutorials are based on Fairdesk. So link in the description of this video. Sign up and get it cracking. If you hit me up, sign up first. If you want to sign up with Bloodalytics, sign up first, and then hit me with your UID. That's your user ID number, and then I will give you a nice discount, a 50% discount on that. All right, we got Red River in the building. Thanks for tuning in, Red River. 28 people now here live, so definitely click that like button, ladies and gents. Let's get into it though. We've got a red market, guys. Dow closed over 400 points lower, but that wasn't even the bad part. They didn't even highlight what the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 did, which is what, you know, Bitcoin correlates closer to. Doesn't correlate with the Dow. It's the S&P and NASDAQ. I think more so than that, the S&P. But S&P down 2.3%. NASDAQ down 3. Let's just say 3 flat. 3%. Russell 2K 2.6% down. VIX slightly up today. Not too much. It hasn't even really moved that much, to be honest with you, which made it a little suspicious to me on that rally up, because if it was a true rally, you would have seen the VIX head much lower. I think it only dropped like 4% that day. I would have liked to see a true drop in the VIX. Drop in the VIX means less worriness in the markets and a more favorable move for the markets to go up in. More favorable environment, I should say. So to see the VIX not really go down yesterday was suspicious, along with the price action, which is totally suspicious. Out of nowhere, we had all this buying on news that clearly, and it was funny because we had all these pundits on CNBC and Bloomberg. You know, their job is to have a reason why the market goes up or down. They have to look like they're the experts and they know what's going on. Man, they were making up all types. The moon was twisted this way, and it was a quarter of a moon, a full moon, a red blood moon. They had everything, every excuse, and none of them talked about this. Only Crypto Blood did. That is right. The working group on financial markets. I talked about it in yesterday's video at the end. Excuse me, at the end. Almost forgot to talk about it in yesterday's video. But definitely do your research on this. I've known about the Plunge Protector team for many years now. I would say since 2010 or 9-ish is when I was aware of this group. It is a real group. This is not conspiracy theory. This is conspiracy fact. I think they had a lot to do with yesterday's rally. We got Matthew Tenney in the building. HP says, CB, thanks for all you do. I'm going to for sure replay this. Got to go. All right, daddy duties are most important. Absolutely. Seba said, look out below. I saw your comment earlier, Seba, on my video. I hear you, man. He called the time. He said at 11 a.m. is when it's over. Lynette Zhang put me on to them. Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with Lynette Zhang. I think Rice has had her on a few times. So that's what I think happened, guys. Dixie, Dixie, up 0.94 or 0.83%, trading at 113. Let me just scroll down a little bit to see where we are, just kind of from a chart perspective. I'm going to go for a month. And as you guys can see, we took a pause yesterday. Of course, dollar got really weak yesterday, but still possibly on an uptrend here. As you guys can see, we're back above yesterday's high. So that's probably a signal that we're heading to take out this last local top of 114.47. The higher the Dixie, the lower stocks and cryptos and any risk on asset typically goes if you zoom out. Maybe not day to day, but if you zoom out to a week, if the trend on the Dixie is up, then you're going to most likely see equities trending lower that week and cryptos trending lower that week. All right, so that's kind of how that goes, and something you should start taking a look at. So this article out of Cointelegraph talks about this Bitcoin bear trap. All right, and that's what they're calling it. I would probably agree with them for the most part. It neared 20K as daily gains topped 9% yesterday. That was crazy, but even more crazier than that is the fact that that was 9% in gains, but the peak to trough was probably even more than that. Let me see if I can go back to the charts and see exactly where we ended the day. Let me see if I can put the I don't know why we don't have the trading days on here. I usually have that on this chart, but I do not see it on here, and I'm not going to really worry about it, I guess, at this point. Let me see here. Yeah, I can't find it, guys. I don't know where the setting is right now, but I wanted to show the different days, but I can't find it. So anyhow, I think the day ended like around here. So if we look, get my ruler out, we go down 5%, and then we go back up 6%. So that's about right. It's a big move, man. A big move down and back up. A lot of action. That's what we love. But anyhow, they're saying that stocks, crypto, smoke shorts. Yeah, they did yesterday for sure. But ultimately, Bitcoin faded it, guys. Okay. So a popular analyst account On-Chain College noted that liquidations in the single hour on the day were the highest on those time frames in over a month. So yesterday, bulls took the bears to lunch, and today, well, the bears returned the favor and took the bulls to lunch, as you guys see in the thumbnail. So at this point, man, I really don't know. All I know is that, like I told you, we now have a new reference as far as if we see a new high from 20,000, we take out 20K, then that is very bullish. But at this point, we're hovering around 19,000. And I mean, I don't see this really holding, to be honest with you. I see us heading lower. So that's what I'm, kind of expecting over the weekend. We may just kind of tread sideways from here over the weekend, unless we get some news that comes out, Russia does something stupid or whatever, then we'll head lower from there, which is another reason why I was like, I didn't feel comfortable with this rally, because there's too many potential black swan events above us, above our heads, floating like a gray cloud. There's just too many, from what's going on here, BlackRock. I don't know if you guys heard about BlackRock losing 16% of their portfolio, which is humongous, because BlackRock has trillions and trillions of dollars under management. From that to Credit Suisse to what's going on in the UK and the pension over there, war. There are just too many things where I'm like, I just rather either sit it out. If you're not an active trader, just sit on the sidelines and just wait for those key areas of resistance or support to be breached. SIBA said Japanese yen traded at an all-time low against the dollar today. So there's something definitely wrong structurally with the economy. Well, not the economy, but the monetary system. These are the little things you have to look for. It's not going to be blaring in your face right away. When it's blaring in your face, it's too late. You should have made your move prior to that. Red River said there's a Raphael Bostic from the Atlanta Fed said 150 transactions during blackout periods, but amount wasn't as bad as Richard Clarita. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, buddy, so help me out on that one. We got Stereo 2 in the building. Thanks for tuning in. Exchanges doing what they do, wiping out shorts and longs. Of course, but not wiping out Bloodalytics. Yo, how many bullets the PPT got in their chamber? They can stop the bleeding 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, they can, and they actually might. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I don't think the battle is necessarily over, for sure, because as Todd says here, midterm shenanigans. Midterms is what's important. This is why you had PayPal try to sneak that little info into their terms of services. This is why you had people like JP Morgan blocking Kanye or telling Kanye he has to close all of his accounts. Did you guys hear about that? They don't want any ruffling of the feathers until midterm. So just be careful out there, guys. That's kind of what I'm doing. I don't know training yet. Got you, Todd. It's a big scandal with the Federal Reserve insider trading going back 7 years. Oh, I'm surprised. I'm totally surprised there, Red River. PayPal is corrupt, has been corrupt. Yes, absolutely. Georgia's basic income test failed due to lack of access to funds right during the election. Wow. Looking forward to have you here in Vegas in the studio. Yes, sir. I'll be in Vegas checking out my homeboys, Sin City Crypto, on Friday. So tune in. That'll be, I think, they go live at 11 a.m. PST. So check us out. For sure. Can't wait for that. So let's take a look at what actually I'm gonna do this one. Thought this was interesting. You know, you XRP armies, you guys got me looking at XRP news now. So if you want to, if you're having a good day, but you just want to have a bad day and you want to be annoyed, come to CBTV. All my XRP army, come to CBTV. I'll be sure to piss you off. So here we go. XRP Ripple lawsuit. Jeremy Hogan clarifies confusion regarding release of Hinman emails. So he said here, brief update on the Rippleverse SEC case. I see some confusion, therefore I tweet. So he said on September 29th, Judge Torres overruled the SEC's objections to turn over the Hinman emails, but did not say when they must be turned over. Okay? Everyone got excited. XRP rallied. Hey, man, if you're in XRP, I hope you took some profits. If you're making money, hey, I can't, that's your thing. But if you're holding or hodling for a $3, $5 XRP, those are the people I'm just shaking my head at. You got to take advantage of these rallies if you're going to be in it. Don't be the one holding the bag, left holding the bag, please. Even my enemies, I still want to prosper. He goes on to say here, this whole situation, because they didn't give any type of date on when the SEC needed to hand over the emails, he said this will take about 60 days or possibly even more. And this is if the SEC seeks to have the decision reconsidered, then all bets are off on when these emails will be handed over. Okay. But what's more, and I'm going to get to this part down here lower, because if you read between the lines, it's a little concerning, or what should be possibly for you XRP army soldiers. So it says here, if the SEC were to file a motion for reconsideration, then the SEC, he said that the SEC objections regarding the Hinman documents, this was expected to be due yesterday. So he doesn't think that they will necessarily file a motion for reconsideration. However, he believes that the Hinman emails may take a little bit longer to resolve if the SEC somehow does appeal it. But here's the thing now it doesn't concern me. I don't give a flying falcon, but should concern you possibly. Hogan says, calmed fears regarding a delay in the case by saying that the Hinman emails are probably only relevant to the fair notice defense. And listen to this, and not the lawsuit's main contention, whether XRP was a security or not. So these Hinman files are not even, that's not what this is all about. It is more about the fair notice defense angle. It has nothing to do or won't add to or prove that XRP is or isn't a security. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up on that. You know, so just take a look at that. I'll leave a link in the description of the video. Stereo 2 said, looking forward to have you here in Vegas. I already read that. What the hell is my problem? Stereo 2 said 10:30. Got you. 10:30 PST. Quant out here acting a fool. You already know. I'm one of them quant fools for you, bruh. Let's look at this one. Federal Governor Christopher Waller opposes creation of CBDC. Now, I'm going to read this one, I think, later. Let's get to some of these other ones before I read that, because it's going to tie into a Zero Hedge article that I have that talks about the top 5 ways you can resist CBDCs. So let's hold off on that one, and I want to go over to this one, which I found pretty interesting. It looks like Sam Bankman-Fried backtracks on his $1 billion political donation, calls it dumb quote. Yeah, you're damn right, it was a dumb quote. But I didn't know this guy had donated to Sleepy Joe's presidential campaign over $40 million. This guy gave $40 million to Sleepy Joe's campaign. Now, hey, I mean, hey, you know, you choose who you want to choose. You know, no problem in that. But damn, 40 million could have gone to feed some of these people or even help out in the schools in the inner cities. Maybe he's doing that too. I don't want to, you know, jump to conclusions, but I'm just saying, give us $1 million or $2 million for Detroit, man. Come help these inner city school kids. That would be even better. That'd be more of a Democrat Party type thing to do, right? All right, whatever. We got S. Doyle saying, not a fan of XRP, but if they win, it's a win for all crypto. It most certainly is, my friend. S. Doyle, you are right. And consequently, that's why they're wrong. They don't want crypto to win. They do not want crypto to win, and they have the control to not let crypto win in that capacity, in that way. So that is why, one of the reasons why I don't think it will be in favor of Ripple. If you think they're gonna win, then you also have to think that the SEC wants us to win. So let me know how that circular thinking works here. Hey, good to be here. Thanks, Crypto Cats, for coming in. Red River said, I think he's the number 2 donor. No, he was a number one donor for the Democratic Party. Absolutely. Oh, number 2? Okay. I want Library, Yuga, and XRP to win. I want Library to win. I don't give a flying falcon about Yuga Labs, and I definitely don't give a flying falcon about XRP. So I'm with you out of one of those 10 pound. All these cases are the SEC's neglect to address regulation. You're certainly right. None. No regulatory clarity at all. I agree with you there. So anyway, we got this guy, Sam Bankman-Fried, helping out Sleepy Joe. Gave him 40 mil. And he said in the earlier quote that he would give north of 100 million on future political campaigns. But I think he finally realized that there's no reason to throw good money after bad in helping Sleepy Joe out this coming election. All right. Joe is done data. Okay. Time to go to sleep, Joe. Just go ahead and retire, man. And help your son try to fight his case. Because, boy, that's going to be an interesting one. At some point, he said, when you've given your message to voters, there's just not a whole lot more you can do. He also goes on to say you can spend more time on it and more messaging, more money, more anything else, but you're not accomplishing anything more. He is a smart guy. So he finally realized that giving more money to Sleepy Joe or the Democratic Party is not going to do it any justice at this point. They pretty much dug their own grave. Gary G goes around smelling for easy crypto money like a truffle dog. How does this guy Sam make or get hold of so much money? It's suspect. Well, his parents were wealthy, buddy, so it's easier. It's not easy, but it's a hell of a lot easier when you got some seed money. Yeah, he does have enough ties. SBF has enough money to run some candidates himself. Absolutely. Siva said, regulation is going to come in the middle of the night when everyone's is strapped for cash. Absolutely. I agree with you. I can't remember the last time the president's party didn't lose seats in Congress after the first 2 years. It was dumb political donation. Yeah, man. I don't know if Doyle, I don't think he's trying to be the BlackRock of crypto. He is the BlackRock of crypto, without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. He's backtracking on those comments. So it is what it is. So let's take a look at first this one about CBDCs. And this Fed governor, Christopher Waller, I forgot which federal branch or bank he's from. But what he's saying is pretty much backing up Crypto Blood's thesis on CBDCs here in the United States. I just don't see them coming, ladies and gents. I know everyone's talking about they're coming, and I just don't see them coming here in the United States. Of course, they're coming all across the world. They're rolling them out. There is a huge benefit to roll it out. They don't have the infrastructure like we have. We've got Fed now coming in 2023, next year. That is being rolled out, an improved version of our current electronic system, cash system. So I think that is basically, in theory, the closest we'll get to a CBDC here in the United States. We got Griff in the building, checking me in on his work day. Thanks for tuning in, Griff. They will use USDC as an interim. Yeah, they'll use USDC. That's exactly what they'll use. That, you know, you can surveil the USDC smart contract and blockchain, no problem, on top of the Ethereum blockchain. Not a problem at all. But listen to this quote here that came from Christopher Waller. Not Christopher Wallace. B.I.G. No, not him. There's no life after death, but he says the factors supporting the primacy of the dollar are not technological. Exactly. I'm going to read that again. The factors supporting the primacy of the US dollar are not technological, but include the ample supply and liquid markets for the US Treasury securities and other debt, and the long-standing stability of the US economy and political system. I'm going to say that again. Political system. So, in essence, what he's saying here, guys, we don't need to upgrade to a CBDC because we already got this shit locked down. We don't need it. It's all it has no additional benefit for us in that regard. All right, our power is pretty much created by us having the biggest debt market in the globe, and the most sought after debt market, the US Treasuries. All right, so he starts off with that. He goes on to say no other country is fully comparable with the United States on those fronts, and a CBDC would not change that. Man, I am in total agreement with this guy. Now check this out. Meaningful efforts are underway, and he's talking about in regards to, you know, the Fed claim that it would address issues such as digital theft and fraud and all that stuff. So he's saying, and this is basically Fed now, the new FedNow system that's coming out, guys. I'm gonna zoom in. He said meaningful efforts are underway at the international level to improve cross-border payments in many ways, with the vast majority of these improvements coming not from CBDCs, but improvements to existing payment systems, i.e. FedNow. The FedNow system is the improvement on our system. The SWIFT system is improving their system. They're using a blockchain. Can't remember. Is it XRP? No. I can't remember which blockchain they're using. But SWIFT is upgrading their system to kind of, use CBDCs or accept and have it be compatible with CBDCs. So there's no need. There's no need. So just wanted to highlight that because I thought it was interesting to hear those quotes from Christopher Wallace, aka Big Papa, aka Fed Reserve Governor. I don't know from what branch. Not sure. Have to go look that up really quickly. But yeah, I don't see a CBDC coming to the United States. Not anytime soon. So that's just my 2 satoshis on that. I would love to know how you guys feel about that in the chat room. And then lastly, let's go ahead and look at another CBDC article. And I thought this was a great one for sure. And it is about CBDCs and how you can resist them. They give you 5 ways you can opt out of this dystopian future. So again, a lot of this stuff that they're going to be describing in this article are things that I think the FedNow system will be able to accomplish without necessarily having a crypto token. All right, like a blockchain cryptographic token. I think the new FedNow system will be able to do a lot of these totalitarian things here that you see in this article from Zero Hedge. Now, just some preliminary things that I wanted to highlight here before we get into the 5. It says here, governments could program CBDCs, and this is what, people say that CBDCs aren't. First, I've heard stuff like CBDCs isn't like fiat currency. It is fiat. All fiat means is declared value by whoever's in power. Okay, so it is fiat. It's just digital fiat. It's like blockchain based fiat. So it is going to be fiat, guys. And this is the new transition for most countries. They will just roll these out. So governments they gave some really good examples of the power of CBDCs. So governments could program CBDCs to have an expiration date, like some airline frequency flyer miles, forcing people to spend them. So that's a way to accelerate money velocity within the economy, right? That'll definitely speed up the consumption of your citizens. Suppose governments, here's another one, impose lockdowns again for flu season, so-called quote-unquote climate change, or whatever pretext they find convenient. CBDs could be programmed to only work in a certain geographical areas. For example, your payments could be denied if you travel more than, let's say, a mile or 10 or whatever from your home during a lockdown. That is crazy. These are the types of things that CBDCs will be able to do. Red River said Waller is chair of Reserve Bank Operations and Payment System. Okay, so he's not at an actual, he's at the New York Fed, the main branch. Gotcha. Mr. B said, yep, I heard an insider Fed agreed with you on Mark Moss. Oh, okay. Now that's 2 people I heard that don't think CBDs is coming to America. Oh, I think I know who that guy is. You're talking about the Asian guy. I don't watch Mark Moss, but that did come up on my feed yesterday. I watch his stuff, and I've seen him on Blockworks a few times. He used to work for the Fed. Pretty smart guy, kind of monotone and boring, but if you parse through, it sounds like he knows what he's talking about for sure. I didn't know he didn't think CBDCs were coming. In the West, it's likely to come in a different flavor. Perhaps CBDCs will be paired with an ESG score. Not a sesame credit score, a social score like they do over in the East. No. An ESG score here. I can see that. Did you commit a thought crime on social media? Or perhaps you read too many political incorrect articles online? Did you exceed your monthly meat consumption allowance? Then expect some financial punishment thanks to CBDCs. CBDCs are without a doubt an instrument of enslavement. They represent a quantum leap backwards in human freedom. CBDCs, though, are nothing but the same fiat currency scam on steroids. There you go. I agree. I totally agree. So, number one step you can make to kind of push back and resist this CBDC wave that is coming, which is okay. The concept is coming to America. Again, I just don't see it being an actual token on the blockchain issued by the Federal Reserve or the Treasury. That's all I'm saying. These things that I just listed, I do think are still coming to the US on this new Fed Now platform that is rolling out in 2023. And they'll make, of course, subsequent updates as the years go by. But number one, use physical gold and silver. How do you guys feel about that? I think that's a good, I don't know about using it, but maybe just stashing it, stacking it. Yeah, I can see that. But using it, not enough of our population are hip to silver and gold and the value of silver and gold. So I think you'll be doing yourself a disjustice by actually spending or trading your silver and gold. I wouldn't do it. But they're giving you that as one of the steps you can do or take. Gold didn't become money by accident or because some politicians decreed it. Instead, it became money because countless individuals throughout history and across many different civilizations subjectively came to the same conclusion. Gold is money. That is very true. Number two, obtain financial sovereignty with Bitcoin. Now, this one I got to lick a shot for. This is what I'm talking about here. I agree with this wholeheartedly. This is my probably top one. All right. Using and operating outside of their banking system. And that means not getting trapped up in sending your bearer bond assets or bearer assets to a Coinbase, to a Kraken, or to a Celsius or a Voyager. Those are all traps. Those are ways they can, if they want, oh, XYZ has an account here, they can contact their regulatory department, right, at those agencies, at those companies, and say, hey, does this person have an account with you? Okay, freeze the funds. Boom. Can't do that if the funds are in your own wallet, on your Trezor, on your ledger, in your own possession. This is the beauty of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, guys. So this is definitely one to, and I know you guys, I'm preaching to the choir on this, but I'm just highlighting this stuff. Governments can censor transactions and freeze and confiscate CBDC units, but Bitcoin is censorship resistant. No country's laws can affect the protocol. There you go. Number three, get organized locally. I like this one. If you avoid CBDCs, many of the conveniences of society will become unavailable. Very true. You will probably be unable to shop at Walmart and large stores of any kind, as they will all be roped into the CBDC system. All right, very true. So get involved with your local community. Get to know your neighbor. We need to get back to that type of stuff. And this one kind of rolls into step 3, which is step 4, exchange your value. So in your local community, You need to have an understanding of what value you can provide to others in your community and how you can exchange that for something you want. So basically what they're saying is start a business, offer a service that is accessible to your local community, be of some value within your community. That is very, very true and definitely needed, because you can do it online, but you have to hope that those people across the globe, which it should be the case, hope they accept cryptos or have cryptos to give to you for your goods or services in exchange for your goods and services. Let's see what some of these comments say, because I'm missing some of them here, guys. Mr. B said, now, read that. I'm sorry. Magician. Coinbase locked canceling limit orders. 12 tokens with limit set and saw bearish divergence and wanted to take profits. Long story short, I'm down a couple hundred because I can't get out of my position. Horrible. Come over to Fairdesk, my friend. And they are, I don't know if you're in the U.S., but they are accepting U.S. customers. So it's not no shady VPN shit you got to do. Though I would say always use a VPN. Todd said, damn, yeah, that's crazy, bro. Moving to KuCoin once they free up my tokens. KuCoin is cool. I like KuCoin. Me and my buddies smelt silver and charged 10x of spot value after it's converted into simple jewelry. Okay. 151 said, same, have some limit orders in with CB and can't get them to cancel 3 days now. CB says they are aware of the issue. Ouch. Uh-oh. Do we have a situation here? This is crazy. What is going on over at Coinbase? Are we having some issues here? I don't know. 151 and Magician, please keep me posted. Tag me on Twitter and let me know what the hell is going on. Please. I want to keep up to date on that. Todd said, remember when the Fed had an unscheduled outage, then Visa had issues? Yeah. With their machines days later, they upgraded it then. I hear you, man. That's a possibility. It's a possibility. I'll check out Fairdesk. Yes, please check it out. Sounds like Robinhood. Link in the description below, too. Sounds like Robinhood all over again. Right, exactly. Exactly. So, to be honest with you, now that you guys are saying this, Magician and 151, I'm wondering if the market kind of tanked or that added to the market dropping today. Could be. Lastly, we have become a prepper. Yes, to minimize the inconvenience of barter, it's ideal to become as self-sufficient in many possible areas as possible. That includes stockpiling supplies and gaining survival knowledge and skills. Yes, get them guns for real. Get the money, get the guns, get the food. You need those three things as a bare minimum. I had this conversation on we do a podcast / Twitter space every week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I always drop it on my Twitter before going live, so please come join us next week. We always have excellent topics for 1 hour, and it is called the Wevolution. We had a conversation about what you should do and have and be prepared with. Say we have a collapse, and I told everyone, listen, as much as you don't want to hear this, you need to have physical fiat bills, lower denominations, 5, 10s, 20s, maybe 50s, really no hundreds, unless you can have a lot of, some hundreds, but a lot of smaller denominated dollars as well. You can use the hundreds for large purchases and transactions, but have some cash on hand. Get that Louis bag. Where's my Louis bag? I don't have my Louis. Well, this is a Louis bag. Get your Louis book bag or duffel bag and stuff it with some cash, because if shit hits the fan, you don't want your favorite rappers to be and have an upper advantage to you. You will feel dumb as hell. Okay, Bitcoin ain't gonna save you. If there's some nuke, we were talking about nukes. If a nuke situation happened, World War III, shit is off, grid down. Listen, Bitcoin ain't gonna help you. Your debit card ain't gonna help you. American Express is not gonna help you. All right? And all you liberals, you better get comfortable with some tools. Those guns. You gotta have protection. Because if you're doing exchanges with people that you don't know, what are you just gonna go with a stick or something? I mean, come on now. You got cash on hand. It's blackout. It's lawlessness. You better start manning up. That's for sure. Let's get this. Oh, someone must have already blocked him. Thank you for taking care of that. Spam. Voice Crypto said Coinbase has my cryptos locked for 7 days. They never. What? Are you serious? Oh, man. Something is going on, guys. That's 3 people in the live chat. First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the motherfucking respect. That's right, Vegas. Truth moved out of Cali to the south, got 22 chickens. Yeah, man, there you go. That's it, B. That is it, my friend. Coinbase Pro worked fine. They are forcing everyone to advance trade, not allowing you to move coin from Reg CB to Pro to sell. So have to use advanced trade. Jeez, man. I wonder what's going on, man. You guys again, Voice Crypto 151 and Magician, please keep me posted on Twitter or in the description comment area of this video, whichever one. I'd rather Twitter so other people can see what's going on. And let's keep on top of this for sure. Tommy said, glad I got off CB a long time ago. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I haven't used Coinbase since 2015. I was in crypto before Coinbase existed. Holla. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And click that bell to receive more videos like this. It's another episode of My Two Satoshi with yours truly, Crypto Blood. I'm out of here. Holla!
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
Okay.